zone has never been floating and unloading. I repeat, the white zone is for loading and unloading.
Check it out, I'm in the white zone, and I'm not alone. I'm tolerating disrespect. I'm a freak and neglect. Coming out to me, Bennett, and I'm counting checks. And y'all raising havoc in halls and rap. Wreck around town, and I'm not going around. And I'm keeping sticking to the front, so say now, go to the airport. It's like a resort. And the indoor sport. Everybody sitting around. Everybody waiting for planes, doing the same. And I'm coming with the track and ruin your brain. They come to their luggage in the passage, in the carriages, in the marriages break up, people arguing over a ditch that looks identical. It's hysterical. How it's coincidental. My luggage look like yours. And when it hits the floor, you thinking it's the same briefcase. And if you wanna pick up the pace, and now you wanna fight, and everybody wanna argue and go into a treacherous conversation that may cause total harm and devastation. Listen up, I'm the man. I'm just here to pick up my luggage from that terminal. And the luggage and claims. You can't know my name. You heard me around town. And the kid that's muscle bound. I've been around, and you don't want this. So you better stop tripping. I'm in the white zone, full of loading and unloading. White zone, loading and unloading. I take my packages and take them outside to the shuttle you see. And everybody gonna agree. My lunch is kinda big and they wanna be like me. I'm the man and understand. I got more than you and I got a brand. But that don't mean you can come from me any way that you want. Pulling your sons. And everybody wanna talk the talk. The cat can't go walk the walk. Cause the danger presents itself. You can lost in your commonwealth. Police say you wanna be able to rescue you. And I'm the same man as you. You only got something to say. You only wanna be out the way.
The white zone is for loading and unloading. It's for loading.
Talk about the white zone.
The white zone is for loading and unloading.
Unloading all of your problems, and I'm here to solve them. You never told me Bennett, I'm not trying to rob them. Criminal activity ain't at the airport. Or in your resort, and I'm gonna be a good sport. I don't wanna let you slide. And no matter cry, then I'ma take you on. You wanna wish the day that you remember Jason Bourne. And your heart is torn, call it home. Now you feel a home alone like Macaulay Culkin. Let your fingers do the walking. I told you that it's just stalking. And I'll arrest you and I'll assess you. And I'll tie you up. And I'll mask you up. And then it's gonna be a hostage situation. And you're gonna feel frustration. All because you approached the wrong man on the wrong day. And then we'll find my way. I tried to cut you slack, but you kept coming back. And the nonsense is whack. And then the epitaph came. And you started running that game. And then you started feeling shame that you shouldn't have said it. But now you done went ahead and did it. I'm gonna tell you this. Can't take back what was said. And then your face turned red in anger. And now you got confronted yourself with the clear representation in the white zone. The white zone
It's for loading and unloading.
The white zone
For loading and unloading.
The white zone. And the people carry us, carrying luggage to people's taxis. And then after me, now you gonna call the authorities, the FBI. And your alibi, your husband saw the whole thing. Now you wanted to bring trouble to me. I'm a professional gangster, and I'm not some type of prankster. And that's gonna haunt you hard. Because when my boys hunt you down, you're not gonna be too happy, and things gonna get scrappy. When the authorities gonna begin, and I'm not gonna say where or when. One day you're gonna run into a situation, and ain't nobody gonna fix the devastation in front of you. All because you wanted to go and do what you wanted to do. Everybody wanna act new
In the white zone. In the white zone.
In the white zone.
It's for loading and unloading.
In the white zone.
It's for loading and unloading. The white zone. It's for loading and unloading. The white zone. It's for loading and unloading.
Talking about the white zone. That's where we met, and I'm sophistication in your ear. Now it's time for you to fear. Electrocution is a small part of this. And you're here to witness your entire family's danger. And I ain't no perfect stranger. I'm an access informer, but I can't afford to get away with this. I thought you did this. Nobody know you act. They can't hear the screams because the walls are soundproof. And I bet you gotta listen to both. Remember you don't know me, but I remember your face. And you're such a disgrace. I met you again at the airport. And the travel that you wanna go to resort. Resort to hollering and screaming. And ain't nobody like that moving. So when you get one, they won't miss you at all. And I hope that the wherewithal on the white zone. The white zone. It's the loaded and the loaded. It's the loaded and the loaded. The white zone. It's the loaded and the loaded. The white zone. It's the loaded and the loaded. Kamikaze. I'm supposed to drop on you. And my danger is true. I'm gonna prove you. And a cannon. And you're gonna be abandoned. And I'm gonna fight for years. And here's the habit. In the white zone. Mistakes cost money. Mistakes cost money. Funny how it sound when the clock comes around. And everybody knows and everybody down. They wanna pretend there ain't nothing going on. Because they ain't losing money, everything is sworn in. And everything is safe. Got a lot of people out there, characters are fake. They don't waste any of their own time or their money. It's other people's money that they ain't trying to act funny with. They don't know what to do and they act to resist. Cause they ain't their money. I'm here to tell you that mistakes cost money. It sounds so funny, but mistakes cost money. It may seem funny, but mistakes cost money. You cost money. Mistakes cost money. You're kind of funny. Mistakes cost money. You're costing me money. Mistakes cost money. You cost money. Mistakes cost money. Mistakes cost money. I'm gonna tell you what's in. I'm gonna tell you that the Dow Jones ain't set trend. The market is down and I'm losing money here. But you're sitting here in an atmosphere like nothing's going on. Everything is smooth. You see it falls and it falls down in the news. You ain't doing nothing about it. You're a financial advisor. What's going on in the market? I hate to call you this stupid. Conversation that we have every day. And you know I don't play with money. So tell me what's going on.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the other Tony Bennett's Full Metal Jacket and Masters of the Universe Collective. And I welcome all publishers, music publishers, record labels, investors, prospective sponsors, and artists and musicians. This is the other Tony Bennett, and I'm going to break things down. This is a unique invention which will prohibit illegal distribution, copying, bootlegging, pirating, black marketing, etc. This is the invention that you finally will be able to improve your record sales as well as distribution for publishers and record labels as well, and many other companies like film, sports industry, etc., etc. Basically, it's a metal encrypted and encoded CD and DVD for the music and other industries out there. Basically, on one side of the product, it'll have my logo with me and the other Tony Bennett and a cartoon sort of logo, which was hand drawn and fully owned by myself. On the other side, it's going to be the stamping of the musical tracks along with the credits for publishers, record labels, the producer, the songwriter, etc. The great part about this is that the 10% free goods or free use within a record label contract um, usually take 10% and the artist gets 90% of their future earnings. Now they can get 100% because these are metal CDs which have dropped, will not break or crack. And also, it's a better product overall. With metal, you have better sound. According to the metal tapes that used to be sold, they had a much better quality and a much better clean sound. So on top of that, it's giving you're putting out a better product. And also, I want to let you know the process is basically a little similar. With the CD manufacturing, you have the glass mastering, injection molding, metallization and lacquering, and then you have the labeling and packaging. With a DVD, you have the glass mastering, and number two is a little bit different than the CD, which is stamper creation, where the glass master is used to create a metal stamper, typically made of nickel through electroplating. This stamper is a precise mirror image of the master, containing the raised and recessed areas that will form the pits and land of the CD. And then you have the injection molding, metallization, and number five, protective layers. Number six, labeling and quality control. So basically, these steps, the DVD has a little bit more steps. It's a little bit more intricate in production. Now, the problem you have these other steps for is because the CDs were fragile, the DVDs were fragile. Now, being that this is a metal encrypted and encoded process, you're going to be able to put out a better product with a better sound, and also you're going to avoid black marketing, pirating, bootlegging, etc., etc. So that's the main thing. Before, when the CD manufacturing, before the CD gets pressed with the tracks, I believe that's the injection process. Basically, right before that, or several feet before that, the stamper, there's going to be another stamper which will be stamping program code and encryption into the CD, locking it for illegal use and bootlegging and pirating. About several feet later, it's going to go to the stamper where the tracks are on there. I believe that's the injection process. So that stamper is going to put the tracks onto the CD slash DVD. So this is not only for the music industry, it's for the sports, entertainment, music. I have a company in Las Vegas willing to do the physical product for me. I have an NDA in place. I can't mention their name because I don't have a full contract agreement. However, I'm looking for sponsors, investors, record labels to partner up with, music publishers, and artists and musicians as well to test the product. And I would love to have several established artists on my product as well as new artists as well. So all are welcome. My company, the other Tony Bennett, music, sports, and entertainment management, and I have the other Tony Bennett bookings, domestic and international, and soon to come the other Tony Bennett records and the other Tony Bennett music publishing LLC, all licensing will be handled with my company. Record labels and publishers who are interested in distributing a product, give my company a call 24/7 and we can work out an agreement on a licensing fee and let's move this thing forward. I thank everyone for taking the time to listen to my invention, the other Tony Bennett's Full Metal Jacket and Masters of the Universe Collective. The metal portion will be a lightly metal encoded CD and DVD for the film side or any other industry like sports. So the master side will be mastering for the production studios, recording studios, engineers, etc., etc. So on one hand, you have the other Tony Bennett's Full Metal Jacket, which has the title to be tough, like a vest, like a bullet, like a full metal jacket in the army. So the metal will be that tough and unbreakable. And for the mastering side, it will be for the studios to use, and that master will be used to duplicate additional product. So if anyone has any questions, they can reach my company 24 hours at 1-888-211-7468. And then local number 215-220-2217. Anyone needs to email me or my company, the other Tony Bennett Rocks, ROCKS @gmail.com. I hope I was able to provide insight, and everyone have a great day, and I look forward to doing business. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Yo, that guy Tone going apes, freaking bananas. Nah, I mean, reminiscing, dropping rhymes like bombs coming. Then Tony starts to decide, stuff in my way, ain't got no time. Cats wanna play, they better put the crime. If you wanna do the crime, anytime you what the score. Tony's going bananas. Tony's going ape. Tony's going ape. Bananas. Tony's going apes. Tony's going apes. Tony's going apes. Freaking bananas. Tony's going apes. Freaking bananas. The cat skills, the cat skills, the cat skills. The cat got so many skills. He got thrills and thrills and thrills and thrills that go up to Blueberry Hills. From the cats back in the day, they would say there ain't no way. Tony don't play and Tony don't lie. And the beats and the tracks up his lie. Think what you want when I go on my spree. Cats for the better, step away from me. That's how it's gonna go down. And you think Tony is the one I've been around. I've been around for 50 years. And I wanna make one thing clear. And not engineer a drive. And I got the drive to stay alive and hardly survive. Place where I come from ain't that way. You better try to step out of my way. And Tony don't play. Yeah. And that's the only way I'm gonna put it down. Cause I've been around and I've seen everything in my path and my way in my direction. And it's my infection and my verbal intention. And by the way, I need to mention, cats that step to me on a regular basis better go against another basis. And I come with the races. No matter which way the race is, then the paces go. I'm gonna always flow. And I'm gonna let you know, everybody out here support me. No, they don't, and I won't go against you no matter what. I'm just gonna continue to strut like the mummers do. And this is the weekend review. Tony is here to stay, and I don't want you in my way. You either here to support me or not. And if you think I forgot, Tony's going apes. Tony's going apes. Tony's going apes. Tony's going apes. That kid's going bananas. Tony's going bananas. Tony's going apes. Y'all catch, y'all take the cake. And some of y'all out there are fake. Won't support me on Facebook. And y'all bunch of crooks. You're going in and steal people's music. And then you want to use it to sample their own beats. And you're in for a treat. I drop tracks on a regular, not irregular. That's the way I put it down, and I've been around. And y'all hear the sound. Tony dropping tracks day by day. And y'all know it is cat don't play. Cause Tony going apes. Tony going apes, bananas. Tony going apes, 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 bananas. My devastation, rock the nation. My sophistication, cause vibrations. My celebrations, like cool in the gang. Tony Bennett can hang. Why not hit the shot, hit the jackpot, on the shot clock, ready to rock. Everybody know how I flow, memorize the skills, come through the thrills with the hills. And y'all know that they say no frills, no imitation. We're Tony Rock the Nation, vibrating the track, vibrating the speakers. While in front of the speakers, while in front of the speakers, right in front of the speakers, on monitors. If that's what you prefer, you can call it anything you want. Tony is him, run up on no stunts. And I got y'all needs and your wants. Tony go bananas, that's the gun. And I'm under the gun. Tony go bananas. Tony go bananas. Tony go innate. Tony go bananas. Tony go bananas. Tony go bananas. Tony go bananas. Tony going names. Y'all catch, y'all take the cake. Tony better sit back, mass create. Why not got the shot y'all here? It's the jackpot time of year. Yeah, Tony going names. Tony going names.
Okay, are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. Are we done or we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. I'm gonna lay it down like this, and I'm gonna do it very swift. Tony Bennett got the gift. Everybody insists. Everybody wanna put it down, but not many people won't be around when the income. And I'll tell you where I'm from. Young cats wanna act dumb, go on a route that you don't know what that's about. And you wanna have clout, and then they go to South Down. Are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. Are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. Tony Bennett won't diminish. The other Tony Bennett, aka that won't diminish. It's like you cut me off. And they Tony soft in the middle of a sentence while reminiscing, repenting. I get down on my knees every day and pray. Everybody move out of Tony's way. You better call your sensei for advice. It ain't nothing nice. Tony got with sugar and spice and the sweetness. And y'all cats coming with the weakness. And Tony Bennett here with the streetness. I'm seeking out cats that wanna go against me and reminisce and talk nonsense. Tony Bennett got the gift, and I do it so swift, and everybody I insist. Are we done or are we finished? Now are we done or are we finished? 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 Tony Bennett never will diminish. Are we done or are we finished? Are we done or are we finished? Are we done or are we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. You sit down, put your hands in the air. You sit down, put your hands in the air. You sit down, put your hands in the air. Check it out, check it out. Are we done or we finished? Are we done or we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. God's got the guy back, and I think it's very sad. Come with the Roman ruins, and everybody trying to screw me up. Tony Bennett gonna erupt. White mask conduct orchestras everywhere. Everybody got their hands in the air, but many of them don't care. Don't even stream an ounce of my music, and they sure don't use it like in everyday life. Now take my advice and let the strings and let heaven and nature say Tony here to bring the joy. Most cats get paranoid, talk their mess behind my back, say Tony songs are whack. But I'm different than original, coming with a fresh sound and I've always been around. And I don't clown around, let the string instructors tell you. Just a few things I wanna say. Y'all cats know Tony don't play, and if you wanna talk behind my back, that stuff is totally whack. I used to think people were my friends. I'm here and I'm not pretending. Are we done or we finished? Are we finished? Are we done or are we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish. Are we done or are we finished? Hefty cent stack. Tony come around with the gift pack. I'm stronger than ever, cats endeavors. My rhymes are clever. I'm coming through forever. Like the space shuttle Endeavor. I travel around the universe. Everybody, it might get worse. And I'm here to rehearse. It's only every once in a while I gotta curse to let cats know that I'm not playing around. And I'm holding my ground. And I'm pumping the sound. Everybody wanna play political wars and even the scores. It's only better give you more. And all the stuff that I endured. People hating for no reason. I wanna tell y'all this is the season. A lot of family members too. And I thought I had a crew that I could trust. But ever since, they got thrown in the aqueduct. Haven't seen them in a while. They were crapping my style, had to depart from them. No negativity, and I'm not against them. I just gotta be on my own. Tony go for his own, and I'm holding the throne. And I'm here to stay. People move out of my way. Are we done or are we finished? Are we done or are we finished? Are we done or are we finished? Tony Bennett won't diminish.
Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? I'm down here now with the wreckage. I've been here every single second. When a plane crashed and we went into the waters, I remember I was the kid from the gutter of Kevin and Jay. Flashbacks started to occur. I hit the cold wood and I preferred. Now I'm in the plane, hoping I don't sink down to the drain and get sucked up. And everything is gonna erupt. My family gonna miss me. Maybe some gonna act dumb. A lot of people that call friends don't care about my end. But back to the matter at hand. Everybody don't understand that it was pre-planned in my dreams. And I know it may seem that this was meant to intervene, but I saw this vision in my dream before. And I don't need to say no more. I'm the other Tony Bennett.